So, having completed Warlords 3, it only seems fitting that I should also complete the expansion pack, Darklords Rising. Remember in Warlords 3 where we destroyed Bane and slew him away from the mortal plane or whatever? Now it is time for his revenge. So in the new campaign, we get Bane's revenge instead of the Bane Wars that we completed the last time. Obviously in Bane's revenge, it is about killing the Syrian knights and getting revenge and whatnot. So yeah, well, I'll introduce you to the expansion pack, but in all honesty, let us just get to it, shall we? So, Bane's revenge. Half a century ago, Lord Bane was cast down and exiled from his homeland, the realms of death, by Lord Albion and the Syrian knights. Now he has returned to seek revenge. This time he vows to murder Albion and his family, raze the citadels of the Albion allies and poison their lands. The Lord Sartek's failure at Duranov, where he lost the Dragon Shard to Albion and ensured Bane's defeat, will not be forgotten. He will be punished for his incompetence. Now the Dark Lord's war will again descend upon Marthas. Lord Albion will be slain, his brave deeds stricken from the scrolls of history, and Lord Bane will be the only name that Etheria knows and remembers. So, Chapter 1. You survey your old citadel from the foot of distant mountains, and do not like what you see. Where once was carefully crafted decay, now all is revoltingly green and verdant. Where once rotting corpses hung from gallows, now Syrian banners flutter peacefully in the wind. Where once sounded the soothing screams of the tortured, now the twittering of songbirds defile the air. You had sworn vengeance upon Lord Albion half a century ago, but this distressing scene only strengthened your resolve. To claim victory this day, you must retake enough rooms in Bane's citadel so that the occupants flee in terror. So well, let us just get to it, shall we? And you probably know the map from Warlords 3, because this is pretty much where we ended our campaign last time. Pretty much the same map, although this one has a lot less cities, and well, hopefully is a bit easier. But we get a new hero as we normally do, and this one is a general. Well, the females definitely looks cooler, so I will grab this one, but it doesn't change the first name that will be given, Skumlaron. And as you can see now, instead of having all those bloody good-for-nothing knights and so on and infantry, we now command armies of skeletons and zombies and wights and ghosts and whatnot. Well, that is pretty much everything we control in the first scenario at least, although obviously our army will get a lot more nasty. And probably my preferred unit of choice in this one is probably going to be the zombies. They have very, very low movement, but instead they have fear, as many of Lord Bane's, what's it called, units actually do. Fear and curse and chaos and so on. So instead of buffing their own allies with pluses, they use fear to decrease the enemy's bonuses, which is a bit different playstyle. So here we need a lot more fear, and you know, simply to make the enemy's units completely useless. But for this one I will probably do with the wights, 2 turns, that is okay, fine. And obviously we will need to go and take as many ruins as we can, and we can find some 4 fire elementals that wants to join us, which is perfectly fine. That will definitely help out quite a bit. And as you can see, these have chaos, so that will bring -2 to the enemy. So you will start moving down here. Meanwhile, look at the zombies, they have fear +1, that would give a -3 in all for this group. And then we will get ourselves a little meat shield that hopefully can take care of those bloody zombies inside this one castle. So, -1, +1, oh well, I'll get it, probably. Okay, and seeing as it is the first map, we probably have some kind of production that we can use by occupying it. Okay, so everything died except the fire elemental. Weak. In any case, we definitely need to fast expand as much as we can, and let us see what is the best thing. You can probably just go over there, you can probably handle them on your own. Meanwhile, those skeletons are pretty useless, but you can start moving down there, and you can be accompanied by the remaining zombies. That is perfectly fine. Another 2 fire elementals, you probably want to go down in the middle. That will definitely be a safe conquering, or whatever you want to call it. And you zombies, you follow that fire elemental and attack their next turn. And you skeletons, what can... well, Okay, yeah, just start moving down there. Whatever. I don't need you. You are so... Look at that one. 2-1. Probably one of the... Well, it is not the weakest unit in the game, but it is close to it. In any case, Darklords 3. What do we have to work with? The difference between Darklords and, well, Warlords 3 Darklords and Warlords 3 is mainly just the amount of units and the amount of races and the amount of campaign actually in it. I think that is pretty much the only thing. Maybe some new terrains and so on, but nothing changes when it comes to the gameplay. It is all about capturing cities, having good army compositions, and hopefully not dying with your heroes and so on. Then that is pretty much it, so let us just do this entire thing. And I really... Oh shit, those are not gonna stack up, are they? No. Oh well, it'll be fine. Oh, well, I can continue talking about the game when I'm done ransacking these nearby towns. Perfect, lost nothing. I probably can make some zombies, I'm guessing. Oh, right, oh, how nice. Gonna discard you zombies, you are way too slow. Well, those will be taken by the fire. Start moving down there, and the zombies might as well start moving as well. Although it'll probably just be easier to just stay them here and back to the group, but... Well, we'll see. And what else could I attack? This one over should be fairly easy. Oh, I might lose. Oh, whew. Oh, that's a lot of money. So maybe that's probably whites or zombies. Both of them, excellent. But we need to push on, and light infantry is no match for fire elementals. And you couldn't move anymore. Did we make it down there? Oh yeah, we made it with 1 movement point left. Perfect. So 82 gold pieces. So that is probably just light infantry. I cannot produce those, so I will pillage. And okay, so it's both heavy. Okay, I'll remember that for next time. So I need to buy some production, but that's fine. I got plenty of money. What we have currently with our army thing is that these zombies have a lot of hit points, which got them going for them. So when we complete the campaign, we can increase the hit points, and they actually become quite nasty because they do take 1 turn to make, and they have a lot of hit points. So they are going to be extremely annoying to kill, and will be extremely good at defending towns and so on, which I resorted to in the last campaign, like in the last 4 maps or something. The skeleton's pretty much useless. Warding, that is to counter assassins or assassination from enemy units and heroes, but I don't think that will be a major problem. Meanwhile, these are just overall also good, so I don't really know what to focus on. Ghost, I can't even remember what the hell does Curse actually do. Does it just remove hit points, or is it strength? I don't know, but we might as well buy some so we can find out. And meanwhile, you, fire elemental, you will go over there, and you, the other fire elemental, you will go over there and see how far have they gotten. They haven't moved nothing, so that is fine. What else do we have? And what was the bloody keybind for this? It was defend group insert. Oh, that is very, very not practical. Yeah, well, that is pretty much it though. In any case, there is a lot of campaigns in this one, and I remember some of them being extremely difficult, as in I never completed them before when I played the game in its current time. So I doubt I will be able to finish everything, but at least the Bane's Revenge should be possible. In any case, things such as leadership is definitely brilliant when it comes to Lord Bane, because his troops on their own has no morale or any bonuses, so getting like, or maybe you should get some movement speed. Yeah, get some movement speed so I can get the ruins and so on. And what do you have for me? I found nothing. Found something unusual. When you lift this trapdoor, you see a dark pool of water. You notice something strange reflecting in the surface. It is the visage of the Dark Lord Bane. You gain fear +5. Okay, is that actually I wonder if that one tracks over with the maps or whatever it's called, because that is really, 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 really good. But on the other hand, not that good, because then again all my heroes have fear, so that's going to be a little bit pointless, but not completely. In any case, let us just expand like crazy and let us get to it, shall we? That one will be no match. That one will not reach this round. Oh, I sent her all the way down there. No reach, no reach. And you are not gonna get anywhere anytime soon. You guys can almost get inside and help me defend. In any case, there was a fire missile here, we need to destroy them. So once again, no production for me. I will simply make some... I guess the overall... Oh, they only got one turn, so that's so good. So good when they only need to have one turn. And now I also need to have some defense at the different cities, because as you can see, there are some knights coming for me, and well, can't really have them take my cities for free, can we? So I will... and I moved everything right, there was nothing there. Oh, and there will be plenty of defense. Okay, we'll just end this turn and go for the next. What I don't really know about this campaign is whether or not it will continue the difficulty we ended off by, or they will be... or it will be, what's it called? As easy as the starting campaign as it was before. I somehow... I'll just get some movement. I somehow doubt that it will be as easy as the Syrian campaign in the start, but let us take a look. I'm pretty sure that it will be... Oh, don't die, thank you. More gold, can't really use that so much right now. I somehow doubt that it will be harder than any of the last couple of maps at in the end of the other campaign, but we'll see. In any case, I got some cities that I need to take, and if my math serves correctly, then I will have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 cities, and Lord Bane, well, not Lord Bane, Jesus, oh, almost died there. And the Syrian Knights will only have 5, so I should be able to outproduce him. Might as well make some different units and so on. You just stay there and defend, that's absolutely fine. Meanwhile, we might as well get vectoring, because the zombies don't move at all almost, so I will just send everything down there, because we do have some stuff to defend up here. Yes, everything is defending, perfect, fine. No really need to... Wait, they're just called Syrian, okay. So we will just take all the towns that we can, and then we will... I need to undo that movement, and then I need to see why this fire elemental has not moved. Okay, so she can reach it. She can reach it, I think. Oh yes, she can. And hopefully she will not die through that one. Thank you. That's a lot of gold. Maybe there's production in there for me. Those wraiths, those we are probably going to get as well. But we can make them this turn anyway, so that doesn't really matter. Make some ghosts, why not? And then it is also acceptable for this fire elemental to move down here. I undid the movement in the case that this fire elemental couldn't reach that town, but it all worked out. Some pillage and knights and so on. Oh, but they don't leave a lot of production for you, as they did in the start of the Syrian campaign. So this might well be more difficult. So what do we have? We should probably just kill this one ruin and then produce a bit, vector a bit, and then actually get a good army running and then attack these Syrians, although they don't seem to have... Okay, they do have quite a few units, so they got that going for them. Oh, and I completely forgot to quest with my bloody... Oh, that's very optimistic. Completely forgot to quest with my hero. Oh, and I don't really want the bloody archers to attack my towns. And yes, barbarians for 50 gold pieces. Yes, you are going to serve as good meat shield. Move +5 and flight. That's perfect. I got too much gold anyway. Can't use it for anything. So now I can almost reach. I can get blessed this turn, which is good. It makes me immune to curse and wardings and whatnot. But oh yeah, these are 2-turn creating things, so I will upgrade as much as I can. But the problem is with these bloody missile people is that they can just one-shot my fire elemental if they really feel like it. So one always have to watch out, which is why it's not good to have only one army defend your city. And which is why also that zombies is so good at defending, because they only they get made in 1 turn. But meanwhile, I will think I will try to do a little ninja move and see if I can grab grab a town somewhere down here that is not well... Oh. Okay, so he is also spawning a lot of random units. But maybe I can get it where, you know, they're not well defended. And, Victor, yes. Victor, down to the middle. Cool. Well, I can find a city down here that's not well defended, and I can just take it and raise it. But that is all it. Yeah. Let's move on to the next turn, and please do not bloody shoot me with the missiles, and don't bloody hit me with the... Oh, Jesus. And then why do my fire elemental bleed? See? That is what I mean with those bloody missile people taking my 2 bloody strong towns. Jesus. Bloody hell. Missile people. Come on, get myself some strong allies. Dragons, please. Oh, I'll encounter a Tomb Guard and get even more gold. Jesus. Can't use that much gold for anything. But we will get my hero down here. And I think I will move down a fire chaos that will also minus. I don't know if there is a maximum minus number you can give the enemy forces. It might only be -5, I'm not quite sure. But they'll probably also have like +3 being the Syrian Knights and so on. So we will see. We'll just gather up an army on this location. And wow, I actually think that... Ooh, I got a message. Ah, daily update. So... A new hero that who knows we might actually use for something is hero number 2. Yes, you get some stuff, and you do not... Oh, you do get morale. Okay, so from now on it is pretty much just morale and leadership then, because we don't have any morale units, and leadership is always good. So we're blessed, and we can get down to this town, and we can gather an army, and we can go slay that bloody hero that clearly was trying to trespass onto my territory. I mean, we won't reach this round, but... maybe the next one? Or what kind of armies we have? Oh, bloody missile people. So I want some fodder at least. Some fodder that can move a wee bit. And will I be... I won't be able to intercept her, no. But I will definitely give it a try. I didn't have any spells or anything, did I? No, nothing at all. And that is not well defended at all. I mean, I can upgrade this, but she can reach it while... Yeah, she can... No, she might not be able to reach that town, in which case I will kill her. But what do we have? We don't really have anything to do we? No. Yeah, of course it is going for... Okay, so she couldn't go that far at least. That is a small comfort. Oh well, it is time. 8 knights, so Jesus. Please be able to attack when you get up there, yes. So -2, +2. And obviously they just missile me, so the bloody strength and fear doesn't matter the slightest. As we see, as soon as we just 1 leadership, 1 morale, and Jesus, these arrows. No more arrows. Well, 1-3 and you hit 1 with 7-2, Jesus. Shouldn't lose any more than this. Really should not lose any more than... Oh, Jesus. She is really fighting for her thingies. Did I get an item? Was that what I heard? Axe of Slaying, Strength +2. It is a bit problematic though. Because those knights are probably able to catch me, so I will just scour to safety with my lovable hero. Which I obviously don't want to die, since she has fear +5. Oh, I completely forgot to move my bloody thing. Gonna check to see whether or not something is... Yeah, there's only 1 knight down there. And that might be the way to go. That's what I learned from the last map and the last game at least. To go... Oh, I completely forgot about this hero as well. Go with Blessed, will you? And then start moving down to the main staging area. That hitting them from behind was definitely something I learned from the previous final map in Warlords 3, because it was pretty much the only thing that saved my life. Okay, so they got units pouring out of the Wazoo. Should I just get inside here and wait for them to attack? Yeah, I probably should. I mean, I do have one to, you know... okay, so we have the same amount of cities, so now it's just... now it's just hoping for the best. Oh, can you read? Oh, you can't read shit. Because you're bloody slow zombies. But 2-3 versus how much will that one be? That one will be 6-2, I think. 7-2. Jesus. Oh, nice. Gotta hit off. Come on. Come on. Come on. Come on. Poop. Okay, so your heroes or your armies can perform heroic feats, but my sure cannot. Jesus Christ. Slowest hero in the world. And no reinforcements yet, that would be lovely. And they decided to attack, which hope... What? 1-3, how can you bloody hit 8-2 person? That should not even be possible. Not according to my Darklords map at least. That... well, that's just silly. That is just silly. That's terribly terrible. No, you survive. Thank you. How that... what? Oh, it was even possible. I do not comprehend. That one I'll probably lose. I didn't. Excellent, excellent, excellent. A small comfort. A healthy mix of stuff. So I can block off one of the town. Okay, so I go here. I will... can you move that far, my lovely hero? With your lovely fire elemental? Yes, you can. Okay. So I can block off that city to make sure that it doesn't get attacked. And I will leave these... no. It's the bloody zombies that can't move for shits. Wait a minute, I can actually attack that one, can't I? Yeah, that's what I'll do. +2, -2. Come on, zombie, come on, skeletons, you can perform heroic feats. I believe in you, I believe in you. No, screw you, skeletons. No arrows, thank you. Although these knights will indeed hurt a wee bit. Oh well. For extreme bravery, your unit of ghosts has been awarded a medal, but that it didn't even get to fight. But that's okay. A medal is a medal. Oh dear. That's +5 to +3, that's 2, 8, 2, -2. So it should be equal to, you know what? Should be equal, yeah. And I wonder if I can sack this, or I can raise the cities, I don't even know. Nope, I can't. Poop. Screw it, I'll load. And then I'll obviously know. You know what? Poop this thing, raise it to the ground. And then we can start focusing on the more important things. But you know what? Maybe I should complete this entire campaign without actually bloody loading and saving. I think I got way too used to it in the last video. Well, granted, there in the end it was pretty much required. But oh no, where did the wizard hero go? Oh, he's invisible somewhere. Great, just great. So maybe I will, okay, I will try not to save from now on, and then, depending on the difficulty, if it's complete, okay, so he got Victor down there, that's fine. Oh shit, I'm gonna lose my, oh Jesus. Oh, whew. That was one seriously close call, that one. But hello there, my backup plan. How was it? 5, 4? It's time to annihilate them once and for all. -2, +2. That is the power of playing Bane. That is apparently the power of having bloody missile people. Well, this should be... I might lose my bites, but everything else should die. Will I lose them? 1-1. What? 1-1 and you hit a 1-7-1. Jesus. This game sometime. This game. So do I get any armies here I can bring with me? That bloody bites. These move so slow. But you just continue on. We need to raise some cities. 2, 5. Okay, so we're going to attack with some seriously slow ass zombies. That's fine. I mean, we will get there eventually. And this one should be a 7-2 plus 6-2. And okay, I'm not saving, I'm just hoping for the best. Oh well. But that was obviously to be expected when not saving, wasn't it? Yeah, of course it was. No armies coming down, nope. And obviously they can produce a lot of stuff, so they will just send it to the slaughter. That will be absolutely fine. And they should have -2. Because they have so much morale. I mean, even if I have fear +5, oh, fucking bloody, okay, that's fine. Didn't almost lose nothing, only 2 zombies. So we will push forward. My other hero will make quick work of these towns. I will sack them. They got what? Why? How could they keep going? Well, you know what? Sometimes you just have to go with it. I'll sack it. Just create some zombies. It will be amble defense. And only 1 down here. I do have a feeling that this scenario will end very soon. Yes. Yes, you're not even moving. So what do we have? Hero number 2. You also get some movement speed because you are bloody damn slow. And, well, you don't need any. You can take that easily. And unlike in the Bane Wars where I did actually, you know, try to get as much XP out of my heroes as I could. This time I'm just gonna say fuck it and I'm just gonna win the map. Okay, they have +1. Oh, that's a bit problematic. Yes, this is definitely the hero that I want to keep the entire game. I managed to do it before and I will manage to do it again. Yes, perfect. I'll just pillage it. It is my home capital after all. I'll raise an army of zombies and I will keep it there. Meanwhile, did I move this turn? Everything moved, yeah. And done with you, done with you, done with you. Yes. And 1 more hero. Oh. Oh. I don't know why, but I'm inclined to take this one. Vampire hero. So I can bring her on with me to the next map. It's always good to have you can take 3 heroes with you to the next map. And I think, well, I might as well just get a level on her just for fun. So I will fly her down there and get a ruiner too. And meanwhile, I will have my hero number 2 destroy this town. Do I have any units that are capable of catching up with them? Ghosts can move somewhat decently fast, can't they? Yes. Well, they probably won't make it, but they will turn up with them eventually. Oh, they can make it the next turn. That's perfect. Nothing. Did I want to attack with my hero yet? No. There's only 2 real towns left. So it looks like I am winning now. Well, not this turn, but in one of the following turns. This one will definitely be a slaughter. As you can see, I don't have fear +5 on my hero, so they managed to get +1. Even though these has fear +2 and chaos +2. Yeah, I don't want to raise any more cities. I want to keep Bane's citadel intact and ready for producing undead armies for ending the world. Oh, just ended my turn twice. Okay, I'll get a bit of XP on my heroes. Because I mean, find a mummy. Find hero, okay, that's okay. So we move and we wait for the next turn and we move. And they have managed to get quite a few knights. But that's fine, you guys move out and you will meet your sudden death. Oh, Lycius. Those we will also get at some point, I hope. Ah, so cool. Necromancer females. Ah, also quite cool. Necromancer males. But I won't bring you with the next thingy. Oh, and Slayer Knights. Oh, the pain of the last campaign. Yeah, sure, hire them. I need them. Oh, I should... If I wanted to get a level on my brother heroes, it should have been questing. But at last, I was not that smart. And now I feel like attacking those people, but I can't attack them there. I don't want to fall into the same trap that I did in the last map. So what do we have? Oh yes, we just moved down with this shit. Jesus. Get moving, armies. Can't believe I neglected it for that long just because I wanted a bit of XP on my weirdo hero down there. But will that be it? I believe it will. And you can try, but you will fail. Lots and lots of minuses. Just move forth, my undead armies. Make me proud. And just search those ruins and make me proud. And then she's just probably going to die down there, and the last 10 minutes will have been for absolutely no bloody point. But we'll see, we'll see. We're gonna get both a Lich, she's victorious, get a mana crystal, wow, amazing. Another Lich, Defiant Goal, okay, so that's pretty much all you're good for. And no reject, yes. Hit points, oh, Necromancer. No, it's a vampire. Oh, is it a vampire here? Because it's pretty nice to have a passive flight. That is very nice. Okay, so it's a vampire creature. So it's a bit in the law that they're able to fly. Okay, that is acceptable then. Meanwhile, in the case that these armies will not get the job done, then we might as well get moving with our heroes. Oh, that is one seriously slow as hero. And obviously with you guys, General Man. And there we go. And you win, I win. Rejected. Rejected. And will this be the end? I believe it will. Sack it. No. Make zombies just for fun. And sack it. Make zombies just for fun. And let us end this map. Syrians, thy time is at an end. Total victory.
Finally, Lord Bane's generals were back by his side. If he could now recapture the realms of death, there would be nothing to stop him. Not the High Elves, not Albion, not all of Syria. Nothing.
Okay, so I didn't realize that we actually got some cutscenes. I thought this was cutscene free, this game, but okay, so we do get a few cutscenes apparently, although not the dated ones as we saw in the last game. Okay, so we got 1 strength, 1 movement and 1 hit points ready to be spent. And I'm very much inclined to spend them all on zombies. So let's get a little bit more. So they actually get 4. So they get 4, that's pretty powerful. And 18 movement, okay, yeah, that's okay, so that's is it always upgraded with 5 or what? Yeah, okay. So that would make the ghosts pretty... Okay, no, fuck it. I need some cost-efficient units, and apparently the zombies will do that for me today. They're going to be extremely good at... Oh, I even got sight thingy. Okay, I'm probably going to play a lot more Fog of War maps in this campaign, I could imagine. What do I want? I want... Because I'm not really going to use the zombies for scouting, they're going to be for defense. And these... Yes, this will be it. So we obviously got level 4 coming on hero, vampire hero level 2, and hero number 2 level 2. We're gonna save it as number 1, and then I will see you in the next video. Until then, take care and have fun.